John, it's right in the shadow of Borough Hall. About 200 to 300 people out here, many holding signs, including this one being held by Pam. It says, "Stop the cruelty now." And as we move off and show into the distance, you can see many more signs out there. This is protesting the Trump administration practice of separating children from their families when, in the administration and Justice Department's view, they cross the border illegally. Many out here have a serious objection to that policy, say many of these people are refugees and asylum seekers. I spoke with one immigrant family before all of this got going that has some serious reservations about what's happening at this country's borders.
I've been here 52 years. I never thought I'd live to see these atrocities. It's a violation of human rights.
Nancy Hernandez came to the United States legally as a child from Guatemala, but she knows not everyone has that opportunity. She says removing children from their parents just because they're seeking a better life is just wrong.
The children are going to be affected for the rest of their lives. I can't understand why they can be a little more humane about processing people.
The practice of separating children from their families at the border is not necessarily new, but it's been brought to the forefront because of a tougher immigration stance by the Trump administration, which is promising more federal prosecution of people who cross the border illegally. And anyone subject to federal prosecution is sent to federal jail, not immigration detention centers where families can be held together. That's when children get sent to crowded foster homes and other families who are willing to sponsor them in the United States by the Office of Refugee Resettlement. The practice has been criticized by some as an inhumane approach to a more nuanced problem.
It doesn't erase the fact that you were taken from your parents, that you don't speak the language, you don't know what's going on in this country. All you know is that everything that you've ever had is now gone, and in place you don't know.
The rally's only been going on for about a half hour now and seems to only be increasing in numbers ever since we've been out here and going strong into the evening. We can tell you that in the Trump administration's opinion, they believe that this separation of families at the border is a deterrent. Many people out here disagree with that and say the main difference between the Trump administration's policy and the Obama administration's policy is that the Obama administration really worked with families no matter what the circumstance to keep them together. Live in Brooklyn, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.
All right, Henry.